Aloha. This is Fort Weaver Road, Pet Humane Society on my right. It's fairly new, just opened up a couple weeks ago. Giving you a little bit of a drive up into the neighborhood. Palm Villas 2 is one of two Palm Villas, obviously, and then there's also Arbors, which is a townhome complex kind of behind Palm Villas, and then also across the street is a complex called Palm Court. So we're going to be turning right very shortly on Kalawaka, which is the street with all these townhome complexes on it. There's also some single-family homes tucked into the area, so very family-oriented neighborhoods. There's a huge playground, like a regional park, not far at all behind Palm Villas. So it's in an area that you would be familiar with from when you were out here, but just thought I'd give you the drive in to the neighborhood just to get a sense for location. We're about 2 miles, I would say, south on Fort Weaver from Farrington Highway, which is the more local highway, and then the H1, the big freeway, about another quarter to a half a mile beyond that. So we'll call it 2.5, maybe 3 max. Kalawaka Road is the intersection that you see right out in front of us. I'm turning right. This street is where morning and afternoon traffic start to back up on Fort Weaver. And so just bear that in mind. It's not, it's about halfway down Fort Weaver, so it's nowhere near as far down Fort Weaver as, say, Eva Beach Apartments, which I know we've videoed recently. That's another 2 or 3 miles. So this is a good happy medium, and it's a great community, as you can see. You can pan left, right. But let's take a look at this unit. I don't have a designated parking stall number for today's visit, so I won't be able to show you specific parking spot, but this is the entrance to the community, that little white sign, Palm Villas 2. Upstairs, downstairs units. We've got right in front of us is where the pool is. And I am going to, doesn't give me exactly where 34A is. Actually, yeah, that little sign right there says I should have turned left instead of right. Well, let's take a look at the neighborhood anyway. On my right is basically a parking garage. You can go up and park open, or you can go down and park covered. Let me show you that from here as I turn around. There's 2 parking garages that look like this. So that ramp takes you up, and then either to the left of the ramp there is where you would go down and get into covered parking. Cluster mailbox is right there on the left, and then another parking garage just beyond that, just like what we saw on the other side. And then you'll see another parking garage down here, kind of where the mailman's truck is. Okay. Either side here, you've got parking garages. So I'm going to go ahead and cut video on this one for now, and we'll do a walk around and a walk through inside and out on this one here in just a few minutes.